Good morning, everyone. It is my absolute joy to be standing up here this morning to present this award. So let me take out the glasses. So, one of my favorite people in the world, someone who embodies naive hope. Um, Hope that one of the most one of the longest and most difficult conflict in the world can actually come to an end. Someone who hopes that citizen to citizen peace building in one of the longest conflict in the world is possible. Someone who hopes that women can bring about the change that is needed in the world. Every year during the World Summit of Nobel Peace Prize laureates, the summit presents a medal for social activism to a human rights activist in recognition of their positive impact on social activism generated in communities throughout the world. Former recipients of this award is Kerry Kennedy, Acadia Alivaris, Taraki Bahani, Michelle McCroth, and Mary Shuttleworth, who is here with us today. Mary, can you please stand so that we clap for you again? This year, we're giving this medal to a woman, as I stated earlier, that I'm in absolute awe of. She has fought all her life for freedom and peace for Korea. Christine An, today I stand here to honor your tenacity, to honor your courage, to honor your naive faith in humanity when all around us seem to be sinking. You continue to believe that even after 70 plus years, families can be reunited. The Korean people can see peace. On behalf of myself and all of the women who crossed the DMZ with you and my fellow Nobel Peace Prize winners, I am honored to give you this award and to say to you, never stop. Many years ago, I read a book and it says we were taught as African women to walk on tiptoe. You can't be too loud. You can't be. After I read that book, I told myself one of my biggest and greatest quotes will be never walk on tiptoes because you don't leave footprints that last. Christine, keep doing you. The world may not agree with you, but those who make history are always seen as crazy like myself. Congratulations. This is your moment, girl. Peace Summit Medal for Social Activism, 18 World Summit of Nobel Peace Prize Laureate, Pyeongchang 12 to 14, Christine Ang, my friend, my sister. Women who make history are not nice women, and I'm glad to know you. Congratulations, my darling. are now asked to kindly come and accept this award. We want to hear from you, my darling. Congratulations.
Oh my goodness. I'm not prepared. Can you even see me? I'm gonna have to come over here. Okay. Oh my goodness. I want to first thank Leymah because in 2009, I was working at the Global Fund for Women, and I worked by day for women's rights, and by night I was moonlighting as a Korea peace activist. And we brought Abigail Disney's film about Leymah and the women of Liberia who worked for peace across religious lines, Muslim and Christian women. And I was so inspired by Leymah and the work of the Liberian women that night I actually had a dream. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I turned on my home screen of the New York Times, and it was a story about the Imjin River that was flooding through the heart of the Korean Peninsula. And North Korea allegedly lifted the floodgates without consulting South Korea. And it was at that time Kim Jong-il and Lee Myung-bak. And they were two Korean men leaders, and they weren't talking. And I just thought, this is so ridiculous. And the result was people died because of the flooding. And I went back to sleep. I was so angry. And that's when I had the dream where I was wading in the river, in the Imjin River, and I was waiting for people to come down the river. And people were starting to come down, and it was this glow of light. And that light then morphed into family reunions, people embracing and hugging each other. And it was so beautiful, and I was so mesmerized by, as you've all seen, those images of elderly Koreans who haven't seen each other for 3 generations. But I wanted to keep going up the river to find the source of that light. And so I kept going up the river. And what did I come upon? I came upon a circle of women, and they were stirring something like witches in a big black pot. And then they poured whatever they did that were little vessels that then flowed down the river and became the light. And that's when I woke up and I said, oh, I know who will end the war. Women will end the war. And so it's so deeply moving to receive this award. I thank the Korean women. As many of you may have seen in the movie last night, it was Korean women that met for the first time in 1991. And it was women that went, international women that went during the Korean War to call for an end to the bombing, to the genocide. And so I'm just deeply humbled, and I want to deeply thank the Korean movements for peace, for democracy, for reunification, because you have shined a light on the world, whether it's the Gwangju families, the Jeju Island families, the comfort women, the Candlelight Revolution. I think South Korea and the movements for democracy have been such an inspiration to the world. I'm deeply honored to be considered Korean, and I am going to work for the rest of my life till this war ends. So thank you so much for the encouragement and support.